Okay, we're at that point where we have some awards to hand out and very brief closing remarks. So one of the things that we do at this event is we give out an award that's named for Neil McKenzie, and it's an award that's given for mentorship. And Neil was a postdoctoral fellow in the UBC Center for Blood Research, who tragically passed away in a climbing accident at Joffrey Peak in January of 2015. He was a wonderfully unique person who passionately embraced life through his explorations in science and also in the outdoors. And with an infectious enthusiasm for life, he was anxious to learn and always happy to teach and encourage others. Neil completed his first postdoctoral fellowship in his home country of Scotland. And although he flourished in that position, his love of the mountains led him to consider becoming a full-time climbing instructor in Canada. However, when the opportunity came to take on another postdoc here in our Center for Blood Research, Neil decided to stay in academia and pursue his outdoor adventures as a leisure activity. At the time of his tragic accident, Neil was well on his way to making major strides in Dr. Dieter Brahm's lab toward understanding some of the mechanisms underlying cardiovascular disease. Neil embodied all of the definitions of a mentor in and out of the lab. He was a consummate learner and teacher. He was enthusiastically engaging those around him with his quiet charm. Neil was one of the most active members of the Varsity Outdoor Club, which may be known to a number of you, and Neil could be found climbing practically every weekend. He was known to support any beginner and was happy to show them the ropes, all puns intended. He had a unique talent to connect with people thanks to his disarming and self-deprecating sense of humor that put people at ease in any kind of situation. When Neil wasn't climbing, skiing, snowboarding, sailing, biking, canyoneering, hanging out at the beach, or doing just about any other outdoor activity one can think of, Neil was an easygoing, laid-back guy who loved to be around people. As a proud Scotsman, he loved his whiskey and, of course, his haggis. He was an avid music fan, in particular of hip-hop and bluegrass. With all of these talents and interests, his housemates described him still as a very modest person with a bright and bubbly personality. So Neil was a major mentor for people in the Brahm Lab, and that's why this award is named for him. And could I ask you to put up the slide that shows all of the nominees for this year? So here we have the collection of the 12 people who were nominated for the Neil McKenzie Mentorship in Excellence Award this year. And there are a lot of really strong folks here who had accolades from the people that filled out the nomination forms for them. And it was a very difficult choice to choose a winner, but the winner is Dr. Maureen Terrett, and she's in Fabio Rossi's lab. She's in the lower left-hand corner of that slide, and I'd like to sincerely congratulate her on winning this award. And I don't know if she's in the Zoom somewhere, but congratulations. Well done.
Yes, I'm here. Yes, thank you so much.
Good.
Can you hear me?
We can.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I wanted to thank everyone who nominated me, and thank you to the committee who have selected me. Sorry I couldn't attend to today's because the lab is actually in a lab retreat, so we are a bit away. But I'm sure everyone did great presentation, and I hope everyone is enjoying their training in the lab. This mentorship award is really a big deal for me because mentorship was not always something easy. And since many years, I've been working hard on improving my techniques. And sorry, there is a plane coming. I wanted to, really thank everyone. And that's, if I can give an advice for everyone who is having trouble as a mentee or as a mentor, is that really giving feedbacks is the main component of being of having a good mentorship. And when I say giving feedback, is just not saying oh, great job or good job. Is just really like going through everything and giving constructive feedbacks but also receiving it from students to improve over the year. And yeah, I think that's the main point that you need to focus on. And also, don't be too, sorry, I'm losing my word, but you need to enjoy the time in the lab and not be too serious. And I think that's very important for everyone to enjoy training. Thank you.
Great, thank you very much for those words. And I just wanted to say as well, congratulations to everyone who was nominated for this award. It really was not an easy decision to make. So congratulations to all of you. I would like to just acknowledge our sponsors, and I think that Christine has a slide or two that we can do that with. Okay, so we have a number of sponsors that very kindly support our symposia. They're listed here. I would call out in particular the Naaman Vickers Endowment Fund, which has really been part of the bedrock of the support of the Center for Blood Research. And we have a large number of corporate sponsors who are generous, recognizing the importance of educational programs to keeping the scientific enterprise moving forward. So I'd just like to recognize all of those sponsors. We're coming to the close of our session today, and if Christine or Stephanie think I'm supposed to be doing something else, please let me know. But we want to make sure that we've had the event feedback survey completed. You should have had this in an email earlier, I think yesterday afternoon. And it would really help us a lot if you would provide your feedback. I know this is really just the second time we've done this virtually, and usually we're all in a big auditorium together. And so any kind of feedback to improve these events is more than welcome. I would like to turn this over to Stephanie and Christine to tell us who the winners are for the People's Choice Award and the Best Student Presentation. So why don't you guys go ahead and take over.
Thanks, Dana. Yes, Christine and I were just in the back end just scrambling to figure out who our winners are because results are just coming in really quickly here. All right, so for our People's Choice Award winner, it goes to Francesca. Congratulations. And for the Best Oral Presentation Award, as evaluated by the summer student peers, goes to Nadine. Congratulations to you both. And I will contact you after the event about how to claim your prizes. So congratulations to both of you and to the rest of the summer students. You can clearly see how much work you put into your projects, and seems like you've learned a lot. And we've also learned a lot as part of the audience here at Research Day today. I'll turn it back over to Dana for some closing remarks.
Okay, thanks very much, Stephanie. And those of you who've just won these awards, you will be receiving a plaque from us. It's just we didn't know who was going to win them, so we don't have the plaques ready ahead of time, but they'll be coming to you. So I just again want to say thank you very much for joining us today. We've had as many as 100 participants on the Zoom call, which is absolutely great. There's a really good turnout. And I just would hope that everybody's taken away a few more grains of new information that you didn't have when you started the morning. I know I certainly have. And I would like to thank all of you for participating, and it's greatly appreciated. And I think it's really good for our summer students to be able to have an opportunity to tell people what they did and to get a little bit of questions that they can answer and some feedback on their projects. So thank you very much, everyone. Stay safe, get vaccinated, do all that other good stuff, and we will see you around the CBR.